Hey!
Hey, GM, and welcome
GM.
to Together We Play featuring D-Labs Rumble Racing Star. So, I am Sil, and together with me is.
Dibs! GM
So,
guys, and
yeah,
welcome.
GM. So, tonight we have a really exciting game and a really
Yes,
exciting
sir!
lineup. But before that, Deeps, maybe I'll just be asking you, how are you tonight so far before we deep dive on the game?
Yeah, I'm really excited for this TWP event since this is my one of the favorite Web3 games so far, and yeah, I can really wait to learn more about it later. Yeah, how about you, boss?
Yeah, we had some technical difficulties from the
Yeah.
beginning. My camera broke down on me, and I was really excited to try out my new setup with everything. But I actually figured out like a workaround with what you suggested, Beeps, like for the camo app
Yeah.
for my
Did
iPhone.
it
But
work?
I guess it worked, but I didn't have like the tripod to put my
Yeah.
camera in front of me.
The
So
stand.
it's either I'm gonna do selfies like this each and every now and then, or I'm just gonna be using like the webcam of my laptop. But guys, we have a really strong showing and people for Twitter. Thank you for your support, and we have almost 400 viewers watching us right now. And
Hey.
tonight we are really excited because we had the opportunity and we have a chance to actually interview their head of community, which is gonna be Will from D Labs Games. So, hey, GM. I know
GM,
it's really late,
GM.
Will. GM for everyone else, but for us, it's GE. So, how are you,
Yes,
Will?
sir.
What's up?
GMGE, hello. Thank you. Thank you for the great intro. Thank you for the great energy and for everybody who's viewing us right now. We just hope that, yeah, we just have a great time today.
Nice. And definitely, I know we're going to be having a good time because not only that we have you on our stream right now, but we are also going to be featuring one of the key games that D Loves Games has in store for everyone and for all the Web3 enthusiasts. But first things first, Will, definitely we have some viewers, especially on Facebook or on Twitter, that are not yet familiar with D Labs. So maybe you can give us an explanation or just a quick background on what is D Labs.
Sure. DLabs, we are a South Korean game development studio led by, Junmo Kwon, the former CEO of Nexon, and an industry veteran with over six blockbuster title releases, culminating over 400 million gamers across games.
Wow.
So DLabs games, we have also accumulated a total of about 12 million investments so far. 7 million from 433 Creative Lab, our parent company, and 4.7 million from Web3 native backers such as Hash, Planetarium, Spartan, Polygon, Merit Circle. And as you saw in the trailer, our first game, you guys saw that we're currently developing three games at once. Rumble Racing Star, which you just saw, and Metaverse and Space Frontier, which will kind of show trailers and videos in a little bit as well. So for me, myself, my experience was I was a community manager at 433, the parent company, for about 5 years, and under their big title Boxing Star, which is still the number one, I believe, still the number one boxing game out there on the Google Play Store and on Apple App Store. And yeah, I mean, I know I had a lot of Filipino, a lot of people from the Philippines playing Boxing Star, and that's where I really developed my community management skills with a lot of those players, and a lot
Yeah.
of them are also playing Rumble Racing Star too. So yeah, I mean that's just the DLabs games, just a brief overview.
Yeah, just a follow-up question, Will. I know we haven't prepared for this, but I was just wondering, what is like, do you even know the reason for this? And what is the reason behind the Ladybug logo of D-Labs? It's really, really, really striking. Every time I see it on
Yeah.
like the trailer, like on the opening of the game, the animation is really, really elegant. It always catches my eyes. Now, every time I go out and like see ladybugs, the only thing that I'm thinking about is Rumble Racing Store or D Labs. I'm not what do you call this? gaslighting or something. But yeah, it's
All questions are welcomed. A lot of people do ask. I had similar questions about 433 as well. It's just kind of, what our founder, Jumo Kwan JMK, what he really likes is people to actually think about what is the meaning behind either the name or, kind of behind the logo. And for 433, it's actually based off of this one musical piece where there is like 4 minutes and 33 minutes of silence in between, where you can sort of contemplate and allow your creativity to flow. But also for D Lab, like you said, the ladybug. Why a ladybug? And the thing is, it's a ladybug, but it's like in a controller, right? So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
again, that goes with how for us, we are a game development, company, and it is games, but ladybugs also signify, what do they signify, what do they symbolize? Good luck, right? And always, another fun fact that I found out is whenever they land somewhere, or land on something, they always tend to go up. They always tend to climb up. So for us, just taking that good luck and just seeing how, taking things and, letting it just go up to the moon, right? Like that's what we all want. We all want to shoot for the moon, right? And so that's where the kind of like the whole story behind the ladybug comes. It's not only good luck, but it's always moving up and forward. So
I have to say, Will, not really giving you too much credits, but this is my favorite logo that I've seen so far. It was really creative. The thought was really put into that logo, and there's a lot of meaning that even me just knew right now. So yeah, Beebs, anything you want to ask Will before we proceed with the next segment?
All right. So let me just share my experience about the Delabs games. No, I'm one of the community game testers of YGG, and in experiencing playing the Rumble Racing Stars, and that we will be discussing later. We also
mhm.
game test the Metabots, and I can see so far the quality of D-Labs gaming, the D-Labs games that is giving us is very chef, and and of Rumble Star, maybe you can share us what is that game all about? Yeah.
So, so Rumble Racing Star. I mean, thank you for your honest opinion, and for us, we really do value the feedback of not only those who are testing out our game, but for any and all people. I think what kind of sets us apart from a lot of other game development companies is, especially in Web3, is that we have the actual games ready for people to play first, right? And we were developing our games for the past 3 years now for all three games. So even before we kind of really launched D Labs games, we were already developing these games, in stealth mode. But what is Rumble Racing Star all about? I think when people play it, there will be like two games that people will think that, oh, I kind of get these feels. Is, well, of course, everybody will think Mario Kart, and also
Yeah.
another game that people will think actually is would be Kart Rider. So I know Kart Rider is more popular and more famous here in Asia. So they kind of got it's sort of a mix between the two, but it's still its own thing where it takes all the items and how items can be used to really shake up the whole rankings and where everybody is, because whatever items you get or you don't get, how you use it, that's how the whole result of the race can really be flipped. But also what really takes from Cartwright, and that's actually where our development team, that's where they really have their experience in, was they were actually part of the development team for Cartwriter at Nexon. So we take those drifting mechanics where not only do you have to constantly drift and charge your boost for your drift, but it always helps for you to chain those together. So you always need to be skillful in drifting, knowing the tracks, how to use the boost, but also when and where to use the items. But also, it's not just always about being first. Because of all the items, sometimes it's best to be behind, using
Yeah.
strategy, and and so far, I mean, it is mostly 1v1, right? It's PvPs. It's also, we actually have friendly match modes where you could actually have team battles as well. And those team aspects will be, we're developing those and we'll be releasing those in the future as well. But just the whole meta behind just individual gameplay and how you race, but also how you race as a team. Because there's no friendly fire for the teams either. It's either,
Yeah.
if you have a defensive skill, it gets, it covers everyone. If you attack, you don't attack your team members. But that is all different too. And how many people are actually racing? Because we have up to 10 people that could be in a race at the same time. So it is crazy. It is fun, unpredictable. But still, if you have your skills, you will tend to win more than you lose. So, yeah.
Yeah, definitely will. I would actually be lying if I would say that I didn't feel like the Mario Kart vibes when the first time I tried the game. But this is more than what I'm used to playing Mario Kart. I've played Mario Kart like ever since it was released, like the old N64 Mario Kart. But when I actually tried the game, when I actually tried playing Rumble Racing Star, I actually felt a lot of potential, a lot of things that we can still include in the game that doesn't even exist in Mario Kart system, even right now. So the possibilities are really endless, and I'm really quite excited with all the leaks that you were trying to tell us,
Yes,
like
sir.
the team battle, the other gameplay mode, because there's a lot of things that you can actually include inside a racing game aside from racing itself. Like there's gonna be like battles, there's gonna be like guild stuff, or there's gonna be like other mechanics. And yeah, I would actually agree with you, Will, that even though you play the game perfectly, you're like first place the entire time. Even a while ago, I was playing prior to stream. I was like behind most of the time, but I was able to clinch and grab like the last minute power up to boost me to the first place. And
Yeah.
it actually played a big part because it's impossible to get certain items if you're way ahead, right? And you can
Hmm.
only
Hmm.
get like those items when you're behind. And it's really fun, it's really interesting. So um I actually wanted to play the video from Racing Star again, but maybe instead of playing the video, maybe we can play a game. I know Will,
Hmm.
Beebs, you guys are like gonna be competing for tonight. So yeah, it's gonna be a live gameplay, everyone. Everyone on Twitter, we said me, Will, Beebs, we're talking about we're gonna be like having 400 or 500 viewers. But guys, we have a staggering 1,200 viewers right now and still growing. And we're gonna be showing you right now what Rumble Racing Star is. So let's go, let's go. So we're gonna
All
be
right.
sharing Beeb's screen right now. Bear with us. It might be a bit laggy because we are using like the streaming platform that we are using. But definitely, if you downloaded it, it's really really smooth. Will I really commend the team Delabs for this one. I really enjoyed the graphics, the design, like even the theme of all the characters that's inside the game, even the carts, the mower that we are using.
Hmm.
It's really well thought. So how do you guys like I'm kind of new with the game. How do you guys like play? Do you guys queue at the same time, or is there like a custom game or something?
So what we can do today, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how many players are really playing right now. But what we can do is, if you go press play, and then we go into race, and we could just choose a track that we could all play together, and then we'll try to queue it up. Go three, two, one, and then we'll see if we're in the same race, and then we
All
could
right.
kind of, go in there. So.
So guys, I am still gonna be the shoutcaster for tonight. It's
Yes,
gonna be
sir.
Will from D Labs Games and gonna be right against Beams from YGGPH. So please, fasten your seatbelt because we're gonna be having a really wild ride tonight. So yeah,
Maybe we can
let,
choose the country
what do you guys
farm,
want?
so our other country
Country Farm.
yes sir, so our community members can also join if they can catch us, you
Yeah,
Sure,
know.
Will.
sure.
I think this is a map that Beebs is quite familiar
Nah.
with.
Nah.
He's trying to push
Nah.
his advantage against you. He definitely wants to win
He's
this
been
one.
he's been scouting everything out, seeing,
Yeah,
okay, all the
yeah.
turns are here. This is where it is. But here's the crazy thing. Even though you might know the track, all the obstacles and
Oh.
where the items are, they are always changing. So, and then even when you click into these sort of tracks, it is there are like 2 to 3 different tracks that come up when you go into these races. So you're not really sure which track you will be on. You're not really sure which obstacles are there. You can't memorize that, but you can memorize the track. So let's see if all the studying really helped,
Yes.
or if I'm just bluffing, right? So if I'm just talking
Yeah.
a big game.
Yeah, Will, I can see on Beeb's face like the dismay after you said that the course or the obstacles are changing. He was like, I got this. I got this
No.
win in the bag already. But after you said all the things are changing, he was like, oh no. Oh
Uh,
no.
I don't. It's
Will's
only
gonna be
a one
destroying
course
me.
type of map. All right. So maybe
So
Boss will be the one who will count on
sure.
entering here, so we can
Hmm.
have the same inputs
Alright,
Hmm.
of
right.
the.
Beebs on the left side. Are you ready?
Yes, sir. I am ready.
Will from Delabs Games, are you ready?
Definitely.
All right, let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go, let's go. Let's queue in.
All right.
And hopefully, what's your IGN, Will? So, oh,
It's
Bibbs
just
is
Will.
flexing his
All
6 win
caps.
streak.
For me, I'm all caps Will.
Oh
Oh,
no.
I think
Will,
we're in.
Will for
I
the
think we're in.
win. Oh,
Oh, there's Will.
oh!
Oh,
There
there
you
I
go.
Hey,
There
am.
you
Nicolo, shout out
go.
There
to you,
I
Sir
am.
Nicolo.
Nicholas here as
Hey,
well.
I am
So
here.
shout out to Nicholas Solis from YGG as well, and to
yes,
all the
sir.
1,400 viewers
And
that we have right
and
now.
and just a shout out to one of your community members, AC Decipher. I know he's very, very active in the
Yeah, it's
DLabs
this
Hey,
Discord. So
Sir AC Decipher is top
AC
40 in the
Decipher. Oh
leaderboards right
yeah,
now.
wow. All right. Now
here we
we are
go.
live. We're gonna be seeing
No.
Bivs going in front, and I think he has already the lead on this match. But right now, Will's taking the lead. Will on the first place, while now Bivs on the second place. Bivs is trying his best, drifting. His life is like on the line. But Will is showing
Let's
his
see.
skills and prowess on this one. Now Mikolo takes over against Bivs,
No.
and this is a really close match between the 3 stars that we
Oh,
have for this game. And now
let's
Bibbs is
see.
trying
I
to
can see
become a
everything, bro.
farmer. Bibbs is trying to become a farmer. Maybe he went to the
No.
wrong game. And now Will is still the first place, and we still have
Woo.
2 laps remaining. Bibbs is trying his
Oh.
best, trying to catch up to Will, but I cannot see Will right now on the screen. Will
I
is
am gone.
letting
Wait for me.
Bibbs eat his dust, and now Bibbs is asking for mercy, begging for his life, asking Will to slow down. But I don't think Will is gonna be slowing things down. Now Bibbs on the 4th place, and oh no, Bibbs! Donut! Oh no! Now Bibbs still on the
Uh-oh.
2nd place, and Will still on the commanding lead. Mikolov also trying his best, but is still on the 4th place. Now Will, Bibbs, toe to toe right now, neck to neck, head to head, and we are gonna be seeing like the final part of this race.
Nah.
Now Bibbs cannot
I can
see
see
anything, and Will
Woo.
for the win, and Will win the game. Game number 1 goes to Will. So if I'm not mistaken, whoever loses this match will give like the winner 10 eat or something. Ha! Just kidding.
Nah.
Oh.
Nah.
Oh.
I don't have that
Oh.
much amount of money,
Yeah,
bro.
I remember that backstage, right? We were talking about that
When
backstage.
we were
So
doing
we
like the dry run, we were actually discussing about the 10 eat price pool,
Wait,
right?
I didn't read that on the script.
Maybe you were out bees. Maybe you were taking a drink or something. But definitely, me and Will just give me the 30% right. Just kidding. But guys,
I'm gonna take that right there.
as you can see, guys, the game is really quick but really fun. A lot of things can happen. So maybe we can play like 2 more games. So maybe Bills can somewhat do his revenge match against you. Will.
Let me
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, as you can see, you see that we have a Pudgy Penguin, we have an AKCB, we have a BAYC. We have also for me, I'm actually oh, and then we have a Killer Bears. We have a Youth. So oh, I see what Jerome just wrote. Eat my guts.
Yeah. Yeah. Bibs is getting stream snipe right now
I'm
by
getting roasted
Will.
here.
Oh
Join us,
man,
guys.
I think he's gonna get his revenge on this one. He's gonna get his
But
revenge on this
man,
one.
Hopefully.
Will, you never actually lost your first place. Like you only lost it on the first run, but that's really acceptable because it's just like the first one. But throughout the
Yeah.
entire race, you actually held to your position. So can you share like tips so Bibs can actually somehow try to win the game? Because I know you're really pro on this right now, and this is just eating your dust all the way. So any
Yeah.
tips for like
So
new players or
So
beginners?
what's also very important is all the characters, they have their own unique skills that really cater to the synergy between the cart that you use. So on different tracks, so we have some tracks that go uphill, downhill. So for that, just because your cart is fast, just because it has speed, it won't do well going uphill because it just doesn't have the torque, it doesn't have the power. So there are some cars that work better for those uphill climbs that are more power heavy rather than speed heavy. Some are more handling and all these other things. So depending on what kind of driver you are and kind of marrying that with whichever character you have. Because Sergeant Daryl, he has a great skill. What he does is if you get anywhere close to him, not only does he have invincibility when he uses his skill, and you activate your skill by by collecting however many items you need for your character. And for him, if you get touched by that donut, you turn into a coffee cup. And if somebody runs into that coffee cup, you blow up. Your HP is gone. So that's another thing that's very unique to our game is that it's HP based too. So if you're low on HP and you explode, then you have to start all over and you don't have your items anymore. So Sergeant Darrow is a very defensive character. And also I mean, whether you're in front or behind, it is very, very easy for you to use him. Um, Jazz is a character where if you activate Jazz's skill, there's all ice everywhere, so you turn into an ice
Ooh.
ball. So again, this is great when you're in the lead, right? This is great when you're in the lead to maintain your lead. You're making sure that everybody else turns to ice. My character Tessa, the AKCB,
I
actually
don't have
she's
that
very
one.
good. She's very good at coming from behind because what she does is she turns invisible and then she's able to teleport to whoever's in front and
Ooh.
steal. Not only does she steal your item, if you have an item, she knocks you over. So you kind of have a little bit of a delay and then you keep moving forward. So for me, I have Tessa as more of an insurance. If I'm behind, I could use her skill to get back in front. So there's so many great characters. Banana Thief is very good too because again, when you're in the lead, you just keep charging. This actually for this driver, you charge up through your drift, not through your items, and then
Mm.
you just throw bananas everywhere. If you have a
Yeah.
whole race, because sometimes we have event races where everybody is a banana thief, then what happens is it's just pure chaos. You just everybody slipping,
There's a lot of bananas on
nobody.
the floor. That's really
It's
chaotic.
impossible. It's
Everybody's
impossible.
spinning.
I think Bibbs should not be using the penguin because like the mechanics
Yeah,
for the
because I'm always
penguin must be
behind.
on the lead, right? But he's always behind.
Yeah, I
Behind
think I
Will.
will use this one. Roscoe. I think Roscoe is a type of hero that goes in front. Yeah, it's
Yes.
like the one that we'll use in the previous match, but
So
it's on the different field.
What Roscoe does is he goes directly to whoever's in front and destroys them. So that Roscoe is a very dangerous character too. So this is all. Everybody has their own yin and yang, all these different synergies that work out. But
Man, yeah.
whatever works for you.
I'm
Yeah.
getting like the Iron Man vibes on
Yeah.
Roscoe right now. So the characters are really well done. It's really a visual. I can't say the p word, but it's visual orn. It's visual orn. It's for me. The characters are really great to see. So guys, before we proceed with the next game, I would like to say that we are gonna be having a code giveaway. So the
Ooh.
mechanics are really simple. You just need to drop by in our Twitter, do a comment on the live stream, um, just comment something. What are like your best impressions on Rumble Racing Stars, or what are your expectations for the games that D-Labs is gonna be releasing? So Senpu, you can actually drop down the link to the Twitter live stream that we have, so the people on Facebook can comment. So just comment, guys, all the things that you want to see on D Labs. But we also have another tweet that you guys can actually join on. So we're gonna be dropping the link as well. So it's a link that is directed towards the D Labs advisory board, guys. So just comment together we play Rumble Racing Star, and we're gonna be doing the raffle, maybe on live or off live, but we are gonna be recording it, and we are making sure that everyone gets a fair chance on winning the code. So again, comment on the live stream, like, share, react, retweet, and make sure to drop down like your expectations for D Labs or Rumble Racing Star. On our live stream, and also on the advisory board posts of D Labs games. We are gonna be dropping both those links. So yeah, enough with the giveaways, and now we can proceed once again with the racing. So wow, you guys only did one race and you guys match up already. So I think I can do again the countdown, right? Let's go, let's
Yes,
go, let's
yes.
go.
Do
Yes,
you
sir.
guys want to do Country Farm again or go to
Or maybe
Urban
we can choose
Racer
another
Derby?
This I
nah.
can hear Will like asking, "Do you want to lose again on Country Farm, or do you want to make excuse on other maps?"
I think Urban Racer Derby or Sin City
Hey,
is
Hey,
actually
those
a
are
good,
great tracks.
yeah, but I
yeah,
didn't.
I can see the confidence in Will's eyes. Like, just choose
The
whatever
smile.
map, Bibbs. Just choose whatever map, Bibbs.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
whatever you
still gonna be
want.
the same.
It's not like I haven't played all of them like 100 times, you know? It
Wait,
isn't, so.
It's not like I breathe, I sleep, and I eat only with Rumble Racing
I'm just a
Star.
poor guy. I only have 200k coins. I can't even enter here.
Yeah, you can enter, but you're gonna be risking a lot of a lot of coins. But yeah, let's see, let's see. So the stakes are hyper big since he only has limited coins, and Will is gonna show
Let's.
us how to make bibs like a breakfast.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
But I mean, Urban Racer Derby has some great tracks. So we could go to Urban
Alright.
Racer. We could go to Sin City later, but
Maybe we can
Urban
try
Racer is pretty fun.
yeah, we can try
Yeah,
Urban
bibs.
Racer
I
Derby
think
then
Will
Sin
is
City
just
later.
concerned. Is just concerned with your coins. All right, all right.
Alright, let's start,
I'll
let's
do the
start.
countdown.
Let's go,
I'll do
let's
the
go.
countdown. Let's go. Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Ready, ready. Please.
Yes, I'm ready. Let's go.
Will, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Now we are counting down. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Alright. Woo.
Let's go. Let's go.
My hands are sweating.
Yeah. His hands is sweating because his coins are sweating as well.
Yes, sir.
Oh, also another thing that
Oh.
helps is actually we have performance kits that depending on your cart, some have 0 slots, some have
Zero.
1, some have 2. So when you have 2 slots, you could add performance kits that could help your agility, it could help your
Ooh.
acceleration, it could help you either we have a bowling ball. One of the items actually makes the bowling ball like 10 times bigger. So it becomes huge, so nobody can escape it. So
Alright, let's
Let
go.
go.
oh, this is a hard
go.
track. This is a hard
Now,
track.
Gibbs is going toe to toe
I think
against.
there's a
Jiro
shortcut
is
here,
also
but I
here.
can't.
Will is here. Bibbs is here. There's a lot of people from YGG that is joined this one, but now Bibbs is
Ooh.
showing that he can go first place, but
No.
that was short-lived as Will was able
Oh
to
no.
take over the race
Oh
once again. But
no.
I think Will stepped on the bee like a bird, and
Hey
he goes
yo.
back.
Oh.
But Funny is trying to go against everyone else. Now Will on the
Oh,
second place, but gets taken over by Beebs. Now Beebs is trying to regain his pride, trying to redeem his throne, but Beebs is now currently blinded by the skill of the
Wow.
boxman. And still on
oh,
the first
Guys.
place on the final lap, will Bibbs be able to hold his position as a number one racer in this track? Now Will on the second place, and I think he is now tracking Bibbs.
oh,
Bibbs, you better watch out
right
because Will
behind.
Will is just right
I need
behind.
my
But
shield, bro.
Bibbs
Oh
is
no, he's
here.
got it.
Bibbs
He's got it.
managed to take
He's
the
got it.
win. Will,
He's got it. He's
Will,
got me. He's got me.
have
Gotta make it interesting. Gotta make it
Will,
interesting.
have you
Yeah.
forgotten the 10 eat?
No, I didn't.
Will.
I actually didn't forget that. You know. I think the bet is on the second game, right?
Yeah, now
Oh, that's three out of that's 2 out of 3, right?
That's
That's 2 out of
yeah.
3.
Now we are 1-1. So I know Will, definitely Will from Korea. They are used to giving like mercy matches. Like in Tekken, they gave you like one win just to make sure that you be happy, have that morale going. But I
Okay.
think
Yes.
we need to settle this game down. We need a final match between the two racers that we have. So let's go for game number 3 on the most expensive track that we have.
The Goblin?
Oh,
Nah.
Goblin.
The
Goblin.
Goblin
I actually
Grand
didn't try this
Prix.
one. So, all right. I will.
Are you guys
I'll
We
try
could
to
we
ready?
could
lock on
go
you.
Goblin. It is a
This is
very hard track. This is for one of our partners, Goblin
Nah,
Town.
we will try the Sin
These are
City.
special tracks for them.
this is a
Sin City
win.
is
Yeah.
our map, I guess.
This is a do or die. This is a
Do or die.
take it all. Win it or take it. Yeah. Let's go, let's go. Goblin bricks.
Let's
Sin
go.
City, Sin City,
Let's go, let's
no.
go, let's go. Goblin, goblin, goblin.
All right,
Everybody
Goblin.
saying Goblin.
Okay.
Everyone saying goblin.
If the
Everyone on
Goblin
Twitter,
exists, right?
everyone on
Let's go.
Facebook. Guys, goblin. Goblin's the way.
All right,
Okay?
all right.
Now
Let's
we
go.
are on the third game and the last game that we are gonna be doing between Gibbs versus Will. Who's gonna take home the crown and be the first champion for Together We Play featuring Rumble
Ooh.
Racing Star and gets to win
Ooh.
10 eat.
Oh.
Okay. Let's go. Bibbs, are you
much pressure?
ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Oh.
Now, Will, are you ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
And shout out to the 2,100 viewers that we have
Whoa.
on all our social media
Whoa.
platforms. And we are going to be
Wow.
having the finals, the last game, Goblin Fricks, Goblin Grand Fricks in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Wish me
Let's
luck.
go.
Woo! This is
Now-
gonna be. It's gonna be interesting.
Man,
I
Will
can
was
I can
like,
tell on Will's face.
Will is like,
This will be
take that
for
one,
me.
take that game, so we have the game 3. It's okay, it's
Hey,
okay. But
shout out
right
to
now,
Jiro and Mikolo for
Jiro
joining.
Mikelo gives Will
Whoa.
representing everyone from YGG and Delabs. And we are seeing the finals of the best of 3 racing, and we are on the Goblin Grand Prix. Now we are gonna see a lot of skills involved, and Will has
Ooh.
evil
What is that
intentions
map,
in his
bro?
mind. I can definitely
The
see
detail.
with the
I
green
see.
mood that he has
This
on his
is-
face. And this is the final match of tonight. We are now live, and we have 23 HP for Bibbs. Bibbs is currently on the top 8, steadily grinding his way up on the rank. But Will
Hey,
is already on the
I
third
didn't know what's
place,
happening.
second place, and I think it's gonna be going and taking the first place on this one. Bibbs is still trying to push in, and he's currently steadily going up on the
No,
ranks.
there's a
Now
boost right
on the rank 3, and now Bibbs on the
Whoa.
4th place, but it is okay. Beebs on the fourth place while Will is on the sixth place. And I think it doesn't matter if Beebs gets fourth place as long as he is above Will. He is fine with that. And
Yeah.
this is just
It doesn't matter
technically
about.
yeah, it doesn't
matter
matter
about
if
winning.
you win. It doesn't matter if you're first place or what. It only matters if you're above Will or above Bibbs. So now Will is above everyone. Will steadily gains the fourth place on this one. Bibbs trying to stalk down Will.
Hey yo!
Bibbs, what
This is
is
hard.
happening? One of the power-ups there, and there his world is definitely upside down there.
Let me use my
Now
ult.
Will on the third place, but Beeves transformed into Iron Man and trying to chase down Will. Now Beeves and Will neck to neck.
No!
Now
Let's go.
Will,
No.
Will,
Close.
So close!
Who got it? Did I get it? I don't know.
I think Will got it.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Man, that was
Someone
a
hit me with a rocket too.
perfect finish. Like
Wow!
it was a split second.
That was
right?
insane.
It was a
Yeah.
split second. Man,
If we can
babes.
just have a replay right there.
yeah.
Nah. Bro.
Will, that is
That's so
a good
intense.
suggestion. Like a
We
highlight.
gotta have a replay. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
hey. But definitely
That
we
was
are
close.
we're gonna be checking like the live stream after this one and gonna be doing like a replay on that one. Cause man, they were overlapping each
gosh.
other on the last 3 seconds.
Yeah. It's
I think
really hard for
Biff,
that map.
Biff pushed me in, so
Yeah.
I was hit, and then he hit me, and then I went in. So
Man, that was intense. And guys, everyone on Facebook, everyone on Twitter, this is just like one of the games that Delabs is creating. And it has already set everything like the benchmark and the standards of what a Web3 game is supposed to be. And there are other games that we are still going to be discussing, right? So, guys, I know you still want to play Rumble Racing Star, but let's just push it a little back after the stream. Bibs, you won't get your revenge against Will, but it's okay. And
I
Will
will.
is the first champion for Together Replace Rumble Racing Star. So congratulations on winning 10 ETH, courtesy of Bibs. Woo!
What? Okay.
It's okay, Bibs. It's okay.
Nah.
But yeah, definitely Rumble Racing Star, a really fun game. Definitely should guys try it out because it's free, guys. Definitely free. If you want like to have better characters, better NFTs, you can actually purchase them.
Mhm.
But the game itself is free, and it's really one of the best games that you can try right now. So
and also if you are one of the holders of the representative characters of a BAYC, of a Goblin Town, of a AKCB, Use, Killer Bears, Pudgy Penguins. If you are a holder of those NFTs, you will have access to those characters. Those characters will be unlocked immediately for you. So we will read your wallet, and then you'll be able to access those characters immediately. And those skills on those characters, they're amazing. They're great characters. As you see, high quality. So those holders can enjoy those benefits as well.
yeah, man. I don't think we need any further push on like getting how awesome the game is, and it just speaks for itself. You just play it, just try to feel the vibe, try to do a few races, and you definitely know that this is a really high quality racing game. But aside from Rumble Racing Star, we still have a lot of games. Not definitely a lot, two more, but it's still a lot, definitely. But we are gonna be doing like a short commercial
Mhm.
on our next game, and it's gonna be Space Frontier. Let's go, Senpu. Let's play that video.
It was a time of desperation. Planet Earth was destroyed. Humanity wandered the vast cosmos as refugees with nowhere to go. We were astray, drifting for what seemed like an eternity, when destiny gave us a great gift. A planet of hope, a place where living things could seek refuge. Hope, however, was crushed too soon. Despair soon swept over us as we stood helpless. One, however, refused to give up. This one started a lonely fight for the rest of us, so to say. To take you to the last page of the book, the one who succeeded in doing great deeds. Threats from outer space. Betrayal of his companions. And schemes of the pirates. He conquered all adversities and led humanity to hope. Yes. I was talking about you.
Man, that was breathtaking. Another awesome game coming from the same developers that brought you Rumble Racing Stars. So, Will, I just have a few questions. So, what is the Space Frontier all about and how is it going to be played?
So Space Frontier, it is a totally different genre. It's a space survival MMO RPG, and it is for PC. For Rumble Racing Star, we first launched it on PC, and now we also have it available on mobile for both Android and iOS. But for Space Frontier and kind of the specs that are required to play the game, these kind of MMOs, this is for PC only. We actually had a playtest in December. And actually, all the footage that you saw in the trailer, they are not cinematics. They are actual in-game footage. So for all of our trailers, what we really believe is not to trick people and try to bait and switch, our players into thinking, oh, it's this crazy cinematic, but how does the game really play? Well, actually, people got to play it in the playtest for about 2 weeks in December. And actually, we had a survey for all the people who actually played, and 80% of them said that they would, they really enjoyed the game and that they really would want to recommend it to play, with another friend. And, a lot of our community members are still like, hey, when are we going to have the next Space Frontier playtest ready? Because every time we have the playtest, again, that was just an alpha. It wasn't even like a closed beta. It's just to really see, does the game run? And people were able to play it and they really enjoyed it. But then now people are like, oh, come on, what is it next? When is the closed beta? So, again, we are working on that. And, we're just very excited for people to actually play the game.
Yeah, definitely would agree with you on putting like the actual footages on the trailer because it actually gives so much expectations, like setting like the expectations from all the people who's gonna be playing the game. And sadly, I wasn't able to do like the playtest for Space Frontier, but definitely on the next one, I would be trying my best to get a spot to try the game itself. So how about you, Beebs? What are your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I can't still move on the racing, but but definitely, I'm looking forward and playing the space frontier. So, Bossil, you will share your assets with me, okay?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna be sharing the assets that we are gonna be getting from the 10 eat that you won from this.
Hey,
Mm.
Thank
Mm.
you so much, Bees. Thank you
wait,
so
wait,
much
wait.
for the generous donation that we have. So, Will,
So generous. So generous.
just a few questions on the Space Frontier. Like what is like the timeline that we are targeting for this one? Because definitely like the alpha release or the alpha testing is just for the limited bunch, just to see like the features, how everything goes, like the physics of the game. But definitely the closed beta is what most of the people will be able to try and be able to grasp on the features of the game itself. So do we have like a timeline already to start for this one?
Well, we are going to be releasing more of those details. I mean, for people who want all the latest up-to-date news for all DLabs games projects, just make sure to check out our X at DLabs official. Since we just finished with the Metabolts. I mean, we will talk about Metabolts in a little bit. We just finished with that PFP mint. Now we're going to be revving up for a lot of things for Space Frontier. So a lot of those timelines, we're just finalizing a lot of different things and, kind of making sure development wise, it has been much more developed since it was in the December playtest. But because we have three different projects running at the same time, we're all just strategically, when should we have this playtest? Because we don't want to also cannibalize what we're doing. Because if the focus is on
Yeah,
Metables right now, we
that's
don't want to do that. But Space Frontier, everybody was excited for Space Frontier from the beginning because they just see how crazy the gameplay looks. But yeah, I mean, now that we have just finished with the PFPs, with Metabolts, our focus is on also how to kind of release and launch everything for Space Frontier 2. So we'll have that timeline ready for everyone soon.
nice, nice, and definitely that's a really good strategic placement coming from D Labs because even though they have really high quality games that is being developed all at the same time, they're not trying to push them all at the same time. Because yeah, but Rumble Racing Star really set a big like benchmark in terms of what is like the minimum things that you can get with a D-Labs created game, right? So
Mhm.
definitely looking forward for Space Frontier and definitely gonna be checking out the Twitter of D-Labs always, like every day, for all the updates that we have in store for all the games that they are creating right now. But again, we have also mentioned that aside from Rumble Racing Star, we have Space Frontier, and we also have like the last game that we want to feature, and this is Metabots. And we actually have a video prepared for everyone who's watching our live stream. So, Senpo, let's play the video and see Metabots.
Let's go.
Man, another masterpiece coming from D-Labs, and definitely I'm a big fan of the artwork, like the designs that we have been seeing on the trailer. So Space Frontier was from the actual gameplay. Is the trailer also for the Metabots coming from the actual gameplay itself?
Everything is from in-game, all the UIs and everything. That is how the game is. And when you're actually playing and you're battling, it is it is a character collection, Japanese anime style character collection RPG. And as you saw, when you are battling, it does make you feel as though you're in an anime, right? You're just seeing how all the characters are battling each other. We have an awakening gauge where it is sort of like a gauge for special skills. And once those are activated, it is like short little cutscenes that you see in the trailer. That is exactly how it is in the game. And we've had two playtests for that so far. And I think people, when they do play it, they do really see, wow, so this is how the battle mechanisms are, but also the very deep storytelling and lore behind Metabolts as well. I think that's what really makes it stand out.
Man, I really have to say, all the IPs in all the games that you guys are producing all at the same time, I can imagine the effort and like all the thinking and strategizing behind that. And really, hands down to everyone at D Labs. Definitely, definitely, definitely awesome. So yeah, guys. This game actually speaks into my soul because I'm really fan of JRPGs. And the first time I saw like even just the open sea Senpu, you can show the open sea collection for the Metabots PFP collection. And guys, look at this. They look really, really
Whoa,
great.
man.
Like even prior to stream, Will, me, Bibs, and Seth were actually discussing which
Yeah.
PFP are we gonna be buying. We
Mm-hmm.
actually missed the initial sale, but we can still buy them right now, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Not a financial advice, but definitely, definitely gonna be grabbing a
DYOR.
few.
Yeah.
Like, definitely gonna be grabbing a few of this off screen. So, man, it's more of like a solo pacing game, right? If I'm not mistaken. So,
Mm-hmm.
or is this more of a interactive like MMO kind of thing, or like something you can play on your own pacing?
So it is more of it's a mix between like a rogue like squad RPG and having skill based strategy elements and how to customize and your formations that you have. So it is more linear and it's more solo play, but all the competitive other competitive sort of modes are in development as well. So it is a team based strategy idle RPG with active skill. Um, based characters and teams. So yeah, and I think another fun fact that I really want to say, because a lot of people say, I mean, they love the genre of JRPGs, and not only is the art and the animation very important, but also the voice actors as
Yeah, yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
actually, for our voice actors, actually, you might recognize some of them because some of our characters starred in big hits such as My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer,
Oh,
Ooh.
Chainsaw Man, Sword Art Online, and Jujutsu Kaisen. So make
Wow.
sure if you have a good ear for the voice actors, make sure to tune in when we have the next play test. Make sure to listen in and be like, wait, I recognize that voice. Oh, wait, it's that character. So
yeah.
we really, because we know for each one of our games, we do really understand the audience that we're really trying to target, right? Like for Rumble Racer Star, it's more of that party style. Anybody can play. You don't need to be an expert. Everybody can play. Space Frontier, it's a bit more focused on, more PC, more RPG, MMO players that really want to grind, craft, do all these different things. But for JRPGs, we know that community as well, and the art, character, collecting the characters, really building that relationship and fandom of the character is very important. And voice acting, I mean, come on, you gotta have the best voice actors in the game, right?
Definitely. I was actually waiting for Will to mention that he actually did a voiceover on one of the characters, but
I
yeah,
wish, I wish.
maybe soon with
Yeah.
Gibbs and his 10 it. Man, you guys have covered almost all the genres that I have been playing in my entire life. MMOs, racing, and JRPGs, and I'm really excited. And 2024 is definitely gonna be a big year for everyone, and especially for the D Labs games teams. And guys, if you haven't tried the game yet, you will have this chance because we are gonna be having D Labs games. Come with us during the YGGPH road trip, and you will also have the chance to actually play the games that we have
What?
discussed during the stream. So, guys, this is gonna be really alpha. This is gonna be really hype. Cause if you didn't manage to play like the close or the alpha test, you can actually play Space Frontier and Metabots live on the spot with our friends from D Labs Games. And I would be skipping my work during the road trip. I would be telling Senpu,
Just for
do
this
it.
one.
Just do the stream. I'm gonna go directly to the booth of D Labs Games, and I'm gonna be playing all the games that they have and stored for us. And yes, Beats, what are your thoughts? I definitely think that this is a really high quality. Actually, all the projects that they have is really high quality, and wow.
I'll be checking my booking right now. And what's our first destination for our YGGPH road trip? I think it's on the Batangas, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely on
I
the
will be coming right.
Batangas.
Then straight to the D Labs games after I visited there.
Will, are
And
you coming? Are you coming to the road trip, Will?
I'll see if I can, but because I need to be
spot me.
managing the community all the time, everywhere with me and my fellow community manager Shao. So, I'll see if I can, but if I can, I'll definitely make it out. But it's not this time, next time, you know. So, you know,
Don't worry, Will. If you don't come to the road trip, we will come and meet you on South Korea because Bibs is gonna be sponsoring
come.
our flight to South
Oh,
Korea. Wait!
10
And
more
No!
Ten more
we're gonna be
E's.
doing an IRL tournament for Rebel Racing Star. It's gonna be a
Help me,
face
guys.
off between Bibs and Will. But now, Will, I know that we have prepared like some of the community questions, but we are already at the top of the hour, and I think
Wow.
we have already covered most of the questions of the community on the stream. But guys, definitely this is not the last time that you guys are gonna be seeing us and gonna be seeing us feature D Labs games. And we are gonna be having future streams with them with us as well. So please write down all your questions and we're gonna be asking that on the next stream. And definitely we can feature a different game during that time, Will. I
Mhm.
guess. And yeah, just a quick reminder, we're gonna be dropping again the links of the Twitter post that you guys need to comment in. Then we're gonna be doing the raffle after the stream. So yeah, any last words, Will, before we wrap things up?
Oh, I just want to say, thank you to both you, Sil, and Biz, and Senpu. It was just a great experience. I had a great time. I didn't even notice an hour passed by so quick. Thank you to the YGG
True.
community. I mean, it is just so much fun. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys learned a lot. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to come into our Discord at DLabs Official. Ping me, ping any of our moderators, community managers, and we'll be making sure to answer all of your questions and make you feel welcome right at home. So I'm always on, I'm always available, so feel free. And I look forward to the next time I come on here and feature another one of our games and just have more fun because it was just a great time.
Yeah, definitely. I didn't even notice that the hour is actually almost done, and it has been really fun to be with you guys. And definitely, I think Bibbs is gonna be messaging you Will later for a revenge match. Just low key, so he doesn't get
Yeah.
his pride
Check
doesn't
your
get hurt
DMs, Will,
live.
later. Okay?
Check your DMs. It's gonna be sliding there, definitely. So, guys, once again, I am Sil, and you guys can follow me at my Twitter. It's Sil Gaming NFT, and together with me is Bibs, and sharing. You're gonna be sharing your socials, right?
All right. So thank you so much, guys, for watching our TWP featuring Rumble Racing, and yeah, I'm Bibs,
He's
NFT
Brett.
Bibs on Twitter, and yeah, real.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, definitely, definitely awesome night with everyone from the Delabs community and from the Rubble Racing Star community. And we are gonna be seeing you on our next live stream. And please catch Delabs again on the YGG Road Trip this upcoming April 13 onwards. So, all right, guys. GG and see you on the metaverse. GG's guys, peace out. Let's go.